Hey there, everyone. John Castanino here, the state lead ambassador for the American Cancer Society's Cancer Action Network here in Nevada, or better known as ACSCAN Nevada. We have a special video for you this time around. It's to honor one of our own, Jet Mitchell. It's a name that a lot of our legislators, both state and federally, certainly remember because it's hard to forget Jet when you meet her. A whirlwind of energy, a whirlwind of cancer advocacy, and just very passionate about the cause. We lost Jet over this past year to metastatic breast cancer, and we wanted to honor her. My words don't do her justice, so what we have are people that we're very close to Jet, say a few words to honor her and talk about her. And we're also awarding, giving out our first advocacy award in honor of Jet Mitchell. So if you hang on until the end of this video, you'll be able to see that award being given out. I want to give a shout out to the Nevada State Legislature. We are having a joint resolution being read during our Cancer Action Week of May 3rd through May 7th. And in that joint resolution is a nice couple sentences to honor Jet and her advocacy, again, for the cancer community and also for metastatic breast cancer patients. So stick around, watch these videos about what Jet meant to our organization and what she meant to the cancer community, and obviously just hear that passion in her voice if you were not able to hear one of her talks or speeches or just have a conversation with her over the years. So stick around. Thank you.
I first met Jet Mitchell in November of 2015, shortly thereafter she attended our advocacy workshop. And from that moment on until her passing, she was an amazing advocate and the voice for cancer patients, taking her fight to DC, to Carson City, and locally. Jet, we love you, we miss you, and you're forever in our hearts.
My name's Lisa Bonanno, and I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor. And I met Jet Mitchell in 2017 in Carson City, and I was immediately drawn to her. She was so much fun to be around and inspiring as an advocate. We quickly became close friends. I miss Jet every day, and I will always be grateful to ACS CAN for bringing us together.
This is Stacy Escalante. I met Jet at the Rose Regatta with Maria Silva years and years ago, and we became very good friends, always going up to Carson City to lobby and work together, and she has left such an imprint on my heart. I would call her a salt of the earth person because of just how much she cared and how much passion she had, and the fact that she was always a believer and always had hope, and she gave me hope in so many aspects of my life and in regards to cancer. So I will always cherish our friendship and love her dearly.
I met Jet in 2009 when we were looking for support crew to get on our breast cancer survivor team, the Pink Paddlers. And she decided to go ahead and help us with that. And we had a big regatta, we had a big race. She came on, she was awesome. Now fast forward 6 years and I get a phone call, and it's Jet, and she had officially gotten diagnosed. She came and officially joined the team. She has been advocating for women since the day I met her. We miss her.
We love you, Jet! Jet knew that metastatic cancer would take her life. Jet used to begin presentations by saying, "I'm going to die from this, but it won't be next Tuesday." Sadly, for Jet and for all of us who loved her, Tuesday came. Jet's fight for cancer advocacy was not for herself, it was for other people. Jet knew that lawmakers held the power to changing lives, to saving lives in their hands by funding cancer research and palliative care. Jet lived her life fully for herself, doing marathons in all 50 states. She fought to the end with her cancer trials, all the time pushing for advocacy, life-saving advocacy for other cancer patients and for future cancer patients. Lawmakers, in behalf of Jet Mitchell, please support cancer research and palliative care and support programs for people who have cancer. Cancer is everybody's fight, and Jet made darn sure every day of her life that message was heard loud and clear while she lived fully.
For those of you that weren't lucky enough to know Jet, I'm going to try to give you some words that we could describe her with. Let me start. Smart, funny, so accomplished, engaged, warm, tireless, brave, so brave. Looked cancer right in the face and spit in its eye every day that she was facing it. Met people that didn't know her and took them in and tried to counsel them and help them. She was a lot of things to a lot of people, but most of all, we were so lucky to be able to call her our friend. We loved her and miss her every day. She had a huge impact on us, and we want to share a little bit of that with you so that you can know why she was so important to so many people. We miss her every day, and we wanted to get a chance to let you know her just a little bit better. We miss you, Jet.
So some really great and really moving stories from a lot of people very close to Jet. We thank you all for turning those in. Now we want to tell you who won the first ever award in honor of Jet Mitchell. This is called the Lifetime Advocacy Excellence Award, and the decision was pretty simple and pretty easy. It's been given to Jet's longtime boyfriend, and his name is Lee. And Lee was by Jet's side, obviously, throughout her entire cancer ordeal, but also by her side as she was a big advocate for our organization. So we thank Lee for his contributions to our organization and to Jet. He didn't want to say any words. He was too choked up. So we respect that, Lee, and we appreciate your humility accepting the award. So we've got a photo of him, but we are going to end on some words from Jet herself. If you had the pleasure of just speaking with her and hearing her talk, you know how passionate she was about cancer causes. So here's just a little portion of a speech from Jet, and we couldn't think of a better way, again, to honor her. So we miss you, Jet. We love you, and thank you all for watching.
On May 8th, 2015, I heard the 4 words that no woman ever wants to hear, which is, "You have breast cancer." And that started the process for me of a double mastectomy, very aggressive chemotherapy treatments, and radiation. I completed that process in 2016 and thought I was finished with that portion or that chapter of my life. And in September of 2016, I heard 6 words that no one with breast cancer wants to hear, which is, "You have stage 4 breast cancer." So I am now a metastatic fighter and know that cancer will be something that will be with me now, potentially will be with me for quite a while. I did not hear the phrase palliative care at all, until I went to an American Cancer Society workshop. And I'm stage 4, so this should be a little bit shocking to you that I still have yet to hear a provider or a healthcare professional in the state of Nevada say those words to me, and that's shocking to me. Palliative care means everything that's going on around my treatment. So I'm receiving aggressive chemotherapy currently. In addition, I will have other needs. Those other needs may be physical, mental, psychological, social, etc. Right now in Nevada, for people with metastatic breast cancer, those needs are not being met. I will pass away, but it won't be next Tuesday. Amen. And I've done my end of life discussion, and I don't want to take anything away from those who have suffered and died, and we honor them and we remember them. They have hopefully have had those conversations and have closed out their life with honor and dignity. But I'm here today to speak to those of us that live and will continue to live. And palliative care must address those of us that are living and those of us that will keep on living through cancer. So my advocacy work is related to living an active life through and beyond cancer. And for those of us with stage 4, we are living with cancer. And the key word is living. And we will continue to live. It's your brother, it's your colleague, it's your friend, it's your mother. It's your sister, and it's our friends. And that message has to be conveyed to lawmakers to make it real. Because if we just say those, them, nobody cares about them, but they care about my sister, and they care about your friend, and they care about your brother. I will be speaking for other people that cannot speak, that are in stage 4 of their cancer process, and I will be saying this aspect of end of life is important, but what let's talk about today is the living portion of those of us that are living with cancer. Thank you.